Me Show. My name is Anthony.
I'm Carla Marie.
And it is Monday, January 31st. January is finally gone.
Not yet.
Which really...
It still has a few hours.
I know the joke is always that January is like a whole year in itself.
Long.
But this January, for whatever reason, I think it went by pretty quick.
For you. Speak for yourself.
And we are currently on the money screen, as you can...
I don't like calling it.
The money shot, if you will. And what I want to point out is I don't know if
They can't hear us.
They can't hear us all at all?
We're really low.
Oh, hold on, please.
We are really low. I know we're going to scream for a second, we're fixing it.
No, please don't, because I have to hear that in my ear.
Oh.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, we should be fine because it's coming through the roadcaster.
Are we fine because I was screaming?
No, we're not fine because you were screaming. Just make sure you're talking into the microphone.
Oh, is there music in the background?
Not anymore, no. During trivia, there was.
Oh, so I think that was because it's delayed. So anytime we talk during trivia, no one can really hear us. They said.
Well, we're supposed to be a little quieter during trivia than we are
Yeah,
now.
but we should be able to be sonically.
All right,
heard.
everyone says we sound good, so we're going to move on from the technical difficulties. Milwaukee Tom, here's your Wisconsin shirt. How's Wisconsin doing, actually, in basketball? I think they're actually doing halfway decent this season. Couple things we're going to talk about. As you can see, like I said, we're on the money train, on the money shot, for the hype train, I should say.
Here it comes.
And there's the hype train. So as we are on the screen, I do want to point out what we're going to talk about in a little bit. So we've got Fit February that I kind of said last Thursday I'm going to kick off tomorrow.
Okay.
And then Carla Marie came back with...
Financial February, but I didn't want to call it that. You did. I wanted to be a part of Fit Feb, so you made my name less cool.
But Finance Feb.
Ooh, Finance Feb.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like a finance bro. Then we are going to talk about lingerie for men and Cheer Live. And then lastly, we're going to remind you that we can all hang out at Seattle Cocktail District on 3-5. If you know the info already, then you can just type in ! In the word cocktail in the chat. You'll get the link to the tickets there. Make sure you do our special tickets, which Carla Marie can explain.
Right now, like the ticket or how to get it? What am I explaining?
Both.
I thought that's what we were doing at the end of the show.
Yeah, but if people do it right now, just in case we lose them before the end.
Okay, where's the link? !
Cocktail.
Okay, when you get to the link and you go get tickets, at the bottom of the screen it says have an access key, and that's basically going to unlock the secret menu. It's CMA is your access key. And when you scroll back up, 2 new tickets will appear. You can choose from one of the 2 tickets, and that will get you into the special VIP events that we are doing.
So let's get back to the money shot real quick. Here we go. I got to turn that little thing off. Where is it? There we go. Glitch video. You right there, Carla Marie?
Yeah, I was like reading what you were doing.
Oh. Also, you'll notice that my voice is a little hoarse, if you will. Mm-hmm. And that's because on Saturday night, I went out with our friend Erica, who will also be at Seattle Cocktail District, and my cousin Michelle from Fistful of Cake. And we did some drinking, and that went on for basically the whole night. We closed down the bar. We were like the last people.
No way.
We were the last people in our section.
Bars closed in LA at like 1.
2.
No? Oh.
So we were the last people in that section of the bar, and they told us, they're like, guys, you gotta go.
Wow. I saw Erica's tweet yesterday morning that said, "I'm no longer drinking again."
She will. I have faith that
She
Erica will be drinking again. So we've got we're at 14% of the hype train level 3. Mm-hmm. We got 2 minutes for that. We'll see if we can get to it. And if we do get to level 5, are we doing Deep Eddy again?
We're doing Deep Eddy.
Deep Eddy vodka with this is the grapefruit flavor.
Yes.
And if you chill it, you can just drink that straight.
I almost did before I went out on Friday night. Instead, I had some Green All's gin with some Fever Tree.
Yeah. See, Martha, I don't think the closing out the bar days are behind me yet. And it's not like we were at a mega club raging on couches. We were just at a rooftop having some drinks. I think the reason that Erica hated me when she woke up on Sunday morning was I ordered a few rounds of shots.
Okay, well, you know what?
And one of the rounds was at dinner. We were at a Mexican place, got some tequila shots.
I'll do 1 shot a night, but once I cross that line, like everyone around me can do all the shots they want. I just know that I'm going to throw up that next morning, and it ruins it for everybody because then I'm taking up the bathroom wherever we're staying, and I'm vomiting.
No, I'm all for shots. I'll take them all night. I'd actually rather shots than drinks.
Okay.
Because especially if there's a dance floor involved.
I feel like because like you're getting older, you're like going through this crisis that you don't actually realize you're going through where you're like, I gotta rip shots. I gotta go out to 2 a.m.
Yeah, but I've
Why
always
don't we go
done
to
that.
club? No, it's like picking back. It like calm down. Maybe because we're in a pandemic.
Maybe because nothing was open.
But there's like something in you that I'm like, what is happening?
Well, I don't know. By the sounds of it, Carla, maybe it's because I'm hanging out with a lame over here.
Listen,
That
I gotta
doesn't
worry
do
about
anything.
fixing my heater today. You go take your shots. I gotta worry about fixing this house.
Let's see. Unicorn Cindy, thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. That was very generous of you. Z from NYC, thank you very much for gifting a tier 1 sub. And I think we might be almost at level 5 today. Hype Train level 3 is completed. Let's see what we got next. All right, we're still in Hype Train level 4. That's good. And that resets the 5-minute timer.
Damn.
So let's see. This is Sunali said, agree with shots versus drinks when out. It's less spillage and no drink to carry. That's exactly why I like it.
Not having a drink when you're out, you're just like, what do I do with my hands?
You dance.
No, if you're not dancing,
do
if you're at a
TikTok.
bar
You
talking
do
to someone.
TikTok dances like this.
So, okay.
That's how you do a TikTok dance. Oh my
You've
God.
done one TikTok dance. I think we need to get into the TikTok dance game. Because here's the thing. You have rhythm, I don't. I can remember moves, you can't. So together, we could do this.
Here's one of my problems with TikTok, and
Okay.
specifically TikTok dances, is I feel like oftentimes any trend, right? Whether it's a dance, whether it's like a voiceover thing you do on TikTok or Reels, I feel like they always just get jacked by hot girls with no talent. Like, that's the problem. And hot girls with no talent always do better than anybody else.
Truth.
There's literally like whole economies set up for hot girls with no talent. You ever see a bottle service girl? Hot girl, no talent.
You don't know that. She could be paying for school.
Yes, but it's at some point, it's just the fact it's not that woman doesn't have talent. It's the fact that it didn't take talent to have that job. That's the difference.
Do you remember last week when we talked about how burger flippers is a negative connotation?
Yes.
And just because they don't have the skills of like going
Yeah,
to
but
school and
ugly
stuff.
people can get hired as burger flippers as well. Ugly people are not hired as bottle service girls.
Okay, you're going to get ripped.
That's
and
fine.
I can't wait.
No,
I'm just
think about it
waiting.
this way. At concerts, and I know iHeartRadio used to do this, iHeartRadio used to hire like 30 to 50 hot girls to stand in front of their concerts because it was filmed for TV and they wanted people to think that only hot people went to their concerts.
Yeah, well,
That's a real thing.
it's really just know people.
That's a real thing. And again, it's not that the hot girl has no talent. It's that it doesn't take any specific talent other than being hot to be in that role.
Okay.
I'm not seeing dudes walking around with booty shorts with a sparkler in their hand going
I would
like this.
love to go to that club. I don't care. I would love to go.
Dave C., thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate that very, very much. And that gets us through Hype Train level 4. And if we had a sparkler and a cocktail service girl here, cocktail waitress here, maybe she could service our Deep Eddy.
Wait, is there a club where guys will show up other than like, do I have to go to like Magic Mike, Chippendales? Like, why can't I go to a regular club and select, I would like a hot man to bring my
I don't know.
bottle?
I mean, there's every now and then there's like a bouncer that'll be like with, not a bouncer, but like some of the bigger bartenders
No,
will like
I
carry
want,
the
like-
girls on their shoulders to the table.
No, I would like a man in booty shorts, like you just described,
Okay.
to come to my table with the sparkler.
I think you need to hit up DJ FaZe or DJ
Is
Vega.
he gonna do it?
No. And you can tell them to connect you with their VIP like management at whatever clubs they work at and pitch your idea and see if anyone, because I don't think anyone's going to do it.
Your brother Justin just said, because we overly sexualize women, not men. Welcome to the Patreon.
You know, I totally understand that. That's the whole
Yeah.
thing that I've been saying. Dave C., also thank you very much for those 300 bits. We are 53% of the way through Hype Train level 5. I don't even know how we got onto that topic.
Seattle Cocktail Club enters the room. They said, I feel like this is a birthday request.
Where are you going to get these guys from?
You,
No.
John, and Jake are going to
No one
show
wants to
up
see-
to Seattle Cocktail Club in booty shorts and sparklers.
No,
That
no one
is
wants to
what
see my hairy legs and booty shorts.
We can shave them.
No, you don't.
But they're fine.
I'm not doing that.
I don't think you need to. But how great would that be if you guys like showed up? You don't have to wear booty shorts. Maybe just like briefs, not briefs. What are the tight
Listen,
boxers?
At the end of the day, think about it. Why do clubs have girls as cocktail waitresses or bottle service girls? It's because guys are usually the ones buying the bottles, and they want to like show off to the girls. And that's why that whole system is there. Yeah, I'm not. I think I'd have to trim my leg hair before I waxed it, right? Like you can't wax long hair.
Yeah, you can. Doesn't
And by
matter.
long hair, it's not like 4 feet long.
They don't like trim it when you go get a Brazilian. They just go.
Yeah, but that's because it's usually shorter.
Not the first time.
Listen, if your thing looks like my legs, you've got a problem on your hands.
That's not true.
No, you don't know how hairy my legs are.
Okay, well, that's also not true.
Well, you do, but most people don't. Let's see.
They're not that hairy.
Someone said Scotty Whips said Kamuchi and booty shorts. Sign me up.
Same. I would love this.
I don't know. Also, I got like pretty skinny legs right now.
Okay, enough.
I haven't been because I hurt my back in the summer, so I haven't been able to like squat and do deadlifts a lot. So my legs are, I'm this shape now, and I don't like it. We got 2 minutes left till we get to level 5 of the hype train, bringing out our Deep Eddy vodka. And as a quick reminder, because we are going to actually end up talking about men in lingerie later on, so this works.
I have no idea what's going on with that.
This is what we are going to be talking about later. We've got Fit February on the way. Starts tomorrow. Carla Marie's Finance Bro Feb.
No.
FBF.
No, don't call it that. I'm not a bro.
Why not? You could be.
I know I can be whatever I want.
Let's see. Cheer Live. Carla Marie wants to talk about that. We've got lingerie for men. We're going to have a poll for that. And then we are going to talk more about Seattle Cocktail District. So that is all on the way. Back to the money shot. I think we did it. I think we are through hype train. We are. Congratulations, Carla Marie. Where's your sparklers? Bottle service girl.
Unicorn Cindy, thank you. So I have recently started drinking white wine again for the first time in like 8 years because red wine has been making me feel like super sick the next day.
What are you about to do?
Oh, the whole thing didn't come off. Take that off. And that's just an announcement about my life and white wine. So if anyone has any white wines to suggest, I don't like sweet. I don't like it sweet. Ugh, makes me want to gag.
So you just wanted to tell people you drink white wine?
I'm testing the waters.
I think I only drank.
Prosecco.
No, I drank tequila and vodka Saturday night. That's what
Best
I was
Prosecco I've ever had is in Italy, in Disney World.
Oh, and if you weren't here earlier, Carla Marie touched on the fact that she believes that as I'm getting older, I'm trying to take like more shots and go out later or something, like some weird reconnection with my youth or something. I don't know, some weird thing there.
Excuse me.
What? Oh, you're the bottle service girl. That's right.
Oh, wait, you want to do it? You got to go to put on your boxers.
No, you're not wearing boxers. You're wearing a blanket. For God's sakes. What was I saying a second ago?
Ooh, save that for me, that link.
What is this? Okay. Save. Copy link.
Oh, I can put that in wine. It makes it not, it's the sulfites that make me sick. You're right.
So the one thing that you might be right about, Carla Marie, and me is, and the fact that I might be regressing a little bit when it comes to my my nights out, is I have started drinking Red Bull and vodka. And I think it's not because I even like Red Bull and vodka. It's because I'm just a little older now, so I need the extra boost to stay out late at night, you know?
What about like a Seattle gummy company? Why doesn't Seattle Cocktail Club, Seattle Gummy Company come together and create alcoholic caffeine gummies?
I feel like there's a lot of legal things that have to jump through. A lot of legal hoops.
And then I could just say whatever company name comes out of my mouth first because I always go to say each other's.
But then I think about it and everyone's like, oh my God, Red Bull and vodka is probably so bad for you. And it probably is. But, I mean, the amount of caffeine I have.
Like the guy who died, the heart was beating out of his chest and he died?
Yeah. I mean, it seems like a strong heart to me. If it can be that hard, it's pretty strong. Let's see.
Yeah.
Sugar-free Red Bull
You're
with.
going to do this in Fit February?
No, I'm not really drinking in Fit February.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about that. But I also, I have energy drinks.
I could
I have
probably
pre-workout.
go back and pinpoint the nights where, like, you were out of control or, like, acting weird or whatever, and it's probably because you've had Red Bull and vodka.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think normally it's just the amount of shots I've taken that night. Once I hit 6 shots, like that is, because usually I'm not just drinking shots. So if I get to 6 shots along with the rest of the night, then you know it's going to be pretty bad.
Why don't you just drink the new Mountain Dews?
I want to try them. Can we get them and drink them tomorrow?
I don't know if they're out yet.
All right, whenever they become available here in Washington, that'll be the thing that we use for the hype train. Once we crack open the hype train, we'll crack open a Mountain Dew, whatever. What?
Look at Tori's comment.
Why can't you read it to me so I don't have to find it?
Up.
All right. Oh, have you ever heard the song Rum and Red Bull? Yes, that is one of my favorite songs of all time.
I have
and
a
listening
video
to it in Jamaica while we were on a catamaran at Sandals, probably the I was actually just telling someone one of the highlights of my life was actually that not just the Sandals trip, specifically being at Sandals South Coast, and we got to take a catamaran that's usually built for like 50 to 70 people, and it was literally me, Carla Marie, and our friend Rachel, who was kind of our chaperone for the weekend. And Steph. Steph was on the
staff.
Staff. Okay. Because we were on a Sandals trip with a girl named Steph earlier. But, and the staff was there. And it was literally just the 3 of us. And at first, the DJ on the catamaran was playing like just regular kind of top 40 party-ish music. And I looked at him and I said, hey, man, if you could just play dance hall for the rest of this trip, I would really appreciate it.
I have a video of Anthony dancing to that song, but I don't think he'll let me show it.
And he looked at me, and his face lit up, and he was like, are you sure? He said, do you think the other 2 will be okay with it? And I said, I don't really care.
He danced by himself or like with the crew, and Rachel and I kind of just watched for a lot of it.
For
great.
Like 2 hours.
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm going to find the video, and we'll play it tomorrow.
All right. That sounds good. That's probably the best day of my life. If I had to pinpoint one day.
Should I find it now?
That was the best day of my life. Let's go back to the things we're going to talk about screen as opposed to the money shot screen, and we'll take our shots. You ready, Carla?
Ooh, Tish wants to know if you have a dance hall playlist.
I do have a dance hall playlist. I'll share it. So I need to look it up. I haven't played it in a little bit or added to it in a little bit. So I'll look it up, and maybe on Thursday I'll put that in there. Cheers to you guys for helping us get through the hype train. Cheers, Carla Marie. One for the bartender.
Oh.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
What is this move? What is that? Thor's hammer?
Cierra la boca when I'm going to do that.
All right. Let's see. Still rocking the emo playlist. Thank you very much, Felipe. I still got to share that. I feel like I haven't shared it in a long time.
I did last week.
But I didn't say I don't feel like Carla Marie shared it. I said I feel like I haven't shared it in a long time.
I'm just saying I shared it. Jesus.
All right. First up.
No, I had something that you didn't put on the list. I'll wait.
No, just say it. If it's not on the list, just say it so we can get into the list.
No, I'll do it as an intermission.
We don't have an intermission. Actually, we do. I think we do have an intermission screen. Hold on.
Oh. Yeah, but I'm not going to.
And now we're back.
Ugh.
How pro is that, though? Got an intermission screen.
It's great.
So, Fit February. Something that I conceptualized the last Wednesday night. Talked about it Thursday morning. So, it could be whatever you really want it to be. What I'm trying to do for Fit February is eat healthy. I'm cutting out all sodas. Okay. The only drinking I'm going to do is going to be the shots that we take here.
Yes.
On our show.
There's a lot of only. Go ahead. Go.
And then the trip to Nashville.
And Valentine's Day.
I don't think I'm drinking on Valentine's Day.
And
I can enjoy my Valentine's company without alcohol. Sometimes.
We built the whole show around drinking. Are you sure?
Yes, I think so.
That's unfair.
Why?
Because we have to cheers and stuff.
Okay, fine. So Valentine's Day,
and
Nashville.
We're supposed to do a cocktail outing this week.
So I have to build it.
And we have another weekend of something. I guess you don't have to drink then, but it's something we're supposed to be doing.
Okay, so I don't have to drink then. Either way, I'm going
You're
to
limiting
alcohol entirely, or not entirely, but limiting alcohol. Also, no soda whatsoever.
Which should be our everyday.
No, a burger and soda. Like, I'm not gonna go to Dick's Drive-In and just have a burger and water like a lame.
You mean like people did in ancient times? They didn't have soda.
They didn't have burgers.
They ate cows.
Yeah, but they had like big steaks. Anyway, So I'm going to completely cut out soda, like not 1 ounce, not 1 drop of soda for the entire month. Also going to be working out every single day. So I'll put a list. We do have a website. Maybe I'll make a little blog post of all the things that I'm going to do for Fit February. I'm going to weigh myself tomorrow. I'm going to weigh myself afterwards. I'm going to do the body fat composition thing they have at the gym.
Oh, I guess I'll do that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to.
That little handheld thing.
I'll do it today.
And I'll track it the entire time.
All
I
right.
think every week I'll do it. And maybe I'll even do like a weekly blog on our YouTube.
Okay.
A vlog, I should say.
Okay. You're saying this in front of all of us now.
I am.
You're going to actually do it.
Yes, absolutely. So I'll make a list, but basically the whole idea is if you would like to join along with Fit February, you don't have to pick 3 things. You don't have to pick 4 things. You can pick literally one thing that you're trying to do.
Yeah, I am working out 5 days a week. I am doing no dairy, no gluten.
Okay. Are you going to do...
Those are my main. There are other things that I'm sure I will do to go towards Fit February.
Yeah.
But those are my 3 hard no's.
Okay. Should we put together a joint blog post on the website of the things that we're going to do for Fit February to give people ideas of things they can do at home? Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to, I think in the last blog post, I'll do a before and after picture.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. And then as we move down this list to finance February.
Okay.
February is also one of the words I hate saying the most.
February.
That and brewery. Hate them both.
So, I have recently started doing, I've posted about her before and talked about her on the show, her first 100K. Her name is Tori Dunlap. That's the name of her company. I started her, what is it called? Savings. It's the only course on there that's about budgeting if you go to her website. I did the first part of it this weekend and literally have felt sick ever since, but it's a good thing.
Why?
Because the first part is writing down your income.
Okay.
Which is tough. So she even talks about if you're
our hype train.
if you're freelance, how to do that, and you kind of look at 3 months and then divide it and whatever and figure it out. Okay, and what is your expenses? How much you have to put out every month. That's step 101 of budgeting.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do this whole course and tell you how to do everything because this is her business. So sign up for it.
Oh, actually, you can actually type in !money. And you'll get a link to what Carla Marie is talking about. So ! And the word money, no spaces, nothing else. Just type that into the chat, and it should pop up. If it doesn't, I will fix that.
And full disclosure, it's an affiliate link. So if you buy a course, I will make money, and it will help finance February.
Oh, it did work. And by the way, we're going to put all the links that we discussed in the show. They'll also be in the YouTube video if you happen to be watching it that way.
She also has courses about side hustles. She's great. Her whole thing is helping women specifically with financial independence. So I did step 1 of the course and I put the whole list of how much and everything I pay for monthly. And I have been putting this off for so long for this reason. It's scary when you see how much you pay for. And I mean, even things like car insurance, we pay for yearly, but I still counted it into the monthly because we do the yearly only to save money, but it's still part of the budget, right? When I did this, I was like, how do I eat? How do I eat?
Well, let me ask you a question because you said women specifically. How is this plan different for women than it is for anyone else? Or is it just a woman doing it, targeting it?
It's a woman targeting it. She has also a podcast called Financial Feminist where a lot of the money things that we have been taught or just heard of are just geared towards men specifically.
Like what?
Or that women have never been taught anything about finances where men have.
Okay.
It's not specific, oh, you're a woman and you have to buy tampons. It's not like that.
Extra expense, though.
Extra expense. And we definitely spend way more on toilet paper and hair products and beauty products. But it's not.
And the pill. You have to pay for that? I don't know how that works. Okay. You got to pay for it at some point, right?
It depends on your insurance.
Okay.
In America, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, my doctor once told me to order my IUD from Canada because it would be cheaper than getting it in America.
Okay.
And that was $500. That was my last.
Continue with this.
The pink tax is what you're.
The pink tax?
Yeah, that women's stuff costs more.
Oh, okay, got it.
Anyway, so financial February. I know it is so hard to do this, but if you just sit down and take, I'd say, an hour maybe less. Go through your credit card statement, your debit card, everything, and look at what you pay for monthly. And just think about, like, all the things. Maybe, okay, I paid for a year of, like, maybe it's a subscription service, whatever it is. And look at that. It's going to be scary for a moment. I'm still a little shook. Mm-hmm. But now I'm seriously figuring out what I need to not pay for monthly.
Yeah.
And now the next step of this course is going to be emotional spending, right? So things that I don't need to buy on top of all of that. Like, what do you need monthly? And I think if we just do it for the shortest month of the year, that's a good way to test it.
So are you going to put like a little blog post up there explaining what you're trying to do for Finance February?
I just said it.
Yeah, but like in order of the things you're going to cut out, stuff like that. Because you've got to start that tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why it took you so long to
I
answer
was
that
thinking
question.
about what I was cutting out, and I don't know yet.
Yeah, so you have to figure out today
Well,
what you're
I'm
going to start
not-
cutting out tomorrow.
So me, off of my list, there's really nothing right now that I can 100% take off, right?
Okay.
But the added stuff, I'm not going out to dinner if I don't, I can literally go grocery shopping for the week, and one night out to dinner is more than that.
Oh, yeah.
So this month, unless it's Valentine's Day, we're not going out to dinner.
Okay, that's fair.
Except I agreed to go out to dinner with a friend next Sunday, but we'll figure it out.
Make them pay. And tell them you'll pay. Tell them you'll take them out to dinner in March, and then you're clear.
We'll figure that out. But it's basically just looking at your finances and having an understanding is the most important thing you can do to help your future self, right? Like when it comes to retirement, when it comes to paying off loans, all of that, I can't get ahead of myself if I don't know what is actually going on transactionally every month. If it's just like automatic, I'm not paying attention to it. It's just kind of having a better grasp on what's going on. I'm not telling you to not buy things this month. Buy all the things you want. Buy lingerie for Valentine's Day, whether you're a man or a woman.
Which we're going to talk about in a second.
Whatever it is. But just having an understanding is step one. And that's what I have learned in step one of her first 100K course.
So 2 things I want to say.
Okay.
One of them is going to be, I just saw Jen's comment in the Twitch chat that said I was reading my credit card statement, and it was legit Amazon, DoorDash, Instacart, and Twitch. Adulting sucks. First off, don't cut out Twitch if that's going to us. But no, the one thing that Carla Marie and I have done actually in January, and we've done it really well, is we haven't ordered food through DoorDash or Uber Eats or any of those
I did
things.
once, but it's because I had a credit, and I was scared it was going to go away.
Okay.
But
Different. And listen, we are super
No.
lucky that we're in a city, and if we do want to get food last minute and we don't have
Just
anything
go.
prepared, there's enough. And that was the biggest
we
thing
did
for me
that.
is I have so many close options that if I'm being lazy, it's actually easier for me to just get in the car and go down the street to get a burger or something than to wait for DoorDash or
Right.
someone to deliver something in 45 minutes.
No, and that we did that in January. It's like, wait,
And it saved a lot of money.
let's just go get so much
Yeah.
money. So much money.
I
It's
mean,
been insane.
A burger at Habit, like the meal, a Habit burger, was, I don't know, $13. And there were times where I was paying $30 for it
It's
with all the fees and
disgusting.
stuff. And it's down the street.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it would be like a 15-minute walk. But
My
that's
sister
that's what I cut out entirely.
and my sister was telling me over Christmas, like the amount of money she and her husband spend on that stuff is crazy. And they were moving into a new home and they're demoing the kitchen. And she's like, what are we going to do? And I was like, dude, do a meal prep service. So I think this might be her first week with the meal prep service because they have a microwave or whatever, or can heat it up at work, whatever it may be. And it's like, well, okay, maybe you can't cook, right? Maybe you don't have the time. Maybe you don't want to. There are other options in that last minute go to order something. If you plan ahead in any situation, you're going to save money.
So what I want to do, the next
So that's
thing.
FitFab, Financial Fab. If you want to just make it FinFit, FinFit, or FitFin.
Whatever you want to
Have
call
you been to FinTalk yet?
What?
FinTalk.
I don't know what that.
It's
Oh, like
the
TikTok?
financial side of
No,
TikTok.
I haven't.
And it's
I
all
guess I've
these
seen a
finance
couple.
bros, but I will accept it because it is great knowledge. And you can do hashtag FinTalk to find it. But they themselves are making so much money off of all these finance companies, whether it's like a Robinhood or whatever, paying them to talk. It's wild, the whole like inception of it.
Yeah.
But like, find FinTalk because there are great tips out there if you want to get into Fit February and not necessarily pay for something. Financial Fit February.
So what I want to do right now is
Oh.
I'm going to start a poll that you can answer in the chat. So, oh wait, content does not meet guidelines.
Can we not do lingerie?
Am I not allowed to write the word lingerie? Are you kidding me? Why isn't it telling me what guideline I'm not hitting?
Maybe you can't like put comma. Nope. Take out the comma. Try that. What?
Let's see if that works.
No, so you can't put lingerie. How do you feel about, we need a sexual word. A fun word, I mean.
Let's see if that works. So I just spelled lingerie wrong. You'll figure it out. So that poll is there. Now, we're going to get to that in a second because I want to give the poll some time to like live. Now we're going to get into Carla Marie's Cheer Live addiction.
So glad I took off my sweater for this. I found out this weekend from following Maddie Brumma on Instagram, one of the girls, that Cheer from Netflix is going on tour. So what does that mean, right? At first I was like, what? Think about like Dancing with the Stars, right? They travel, they go on tour. You can see them in your city and go watch, blah, blah, whatever. It's basically like that. So they're traveling to venues that are Radio City Music Hall. I know like in Jersey, they're at like PNC Bank Arts Center, stuff like that. And you can just go watch them basically perform the most intense cheer routines. However, they also don't have the rules that are put, like the NCAA has certain rules on what you can do when performing. So you can't do X amount of flips. You have to have this amount of spotters. You have to have this amount of people doing whatever it is. Because they don't have that, it's basically like going to the circus of cheer.
So it's like a freestyle cheer thing.
Yes.
You can do whatever you want, and you know the people from the show.
So they're not here, but I think the closest to us was Phoenix, which is not that close.
That's not close at all.
But it's a good excuse for me to go to Phoenix in June. But they're also in Jersey and New York.
So you're going to go to Jersey?
I really want to go see it.
Okay. How many shows are they doing?
No, this is not gymnastics. I can't tell who said that. It's red. Oh, your brother. It's like truly flipping people in the air. So yeah, it's got a gymnastics side of it.
Well, gymnastics
is in cheerleading.
Well, my I guess the biggest difference is
It's tumbling.
gymnastics is an individual sport. Even tumbling is an individual sport. You don't do that with someone,
Right.
like simultaneously, even though you can be scored as a team.
Right. So there's tumbling, yes, where like people flip around,
Yeah.
blah, blah, that happens. But
Synchronized tumbling.
in this, it's a lot of like, it's stunting is probably their biggest thing. Partner stunting, where it's just like one person flipping a person. Like literally one of those guys will pick up like Gabby. She's the front man in the thing.
Okay.
Pick her up and like hold her. And then he'll like do that and she'll flip in the air and then land back in his hand.
Gabby's got a pretty intimidating stomach.
She's been doing Fit Feb her whole life.
So, are you going to travel to one of these things?
I truly think I am. And like, I don't know. I need to go. I sent it to my nieces. I'm like, can we go? Like, I sent it to Erica. She didn't respond. Like,
Do you even know if Erica watches the show?
she does.
I think you need to find all the former cheerleaders that you know in your life and all go to one show.
Which turns
And
out,
just be like, oh, those are all the things that we were never able to do.
when you become an adult, like the first, like in college, one of the first things that people would find out about me is that I was a cheerleader in high school, right? That was very recent in my life. It doesn't come up anymore, obviously, right
No one
away.
cares.
But I just found out that one of my really good friends, Hannah, my friend Hannah is her name in Twitch, was a cheerleader in high school. And I was like, what? Also, this makes sense. Like, and it's crazy. Like,
I'm getting ready for the next
I
thing.
just saw a screen of men in lingerie and it threw me.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for the next thing.
Anyway, I'm going to Cheer Live. I couldn't see the chat, and it's very unfortunate because you had this in front of me, and I want to see what people think about Cheer Live.
Cheer Live. I don't know. You can still see
No,
the
I
chat there.
can't see that. It's too far from my little fading eyes.
Let's see. I'll pull it up, Carla Marie. Why don't you relax for a second?
Okay, there it is.
Let's see. Bring it on.
Okay, yes. Obviously, bring it on, but like,
Yeah. I don't know. Seems like the people who are interested in the show would go.
no, I think if you're not interested in the show, you could still go.
Okay. So we are going to move on. For anyone who wants to see Cheer Live or go with Carla Marie, hit her up on Instagram at the Carla Marie.
It's a big good time.
Do you have to like so when people go to like a sporting event, oftentimes they'll wear like a jersey of that team. Are you gonna wear like your old cheer outfit and go and sit in the stands?
No, I already looked up. So Rebel Cheer is like the company that is like makes all the cheer uniforms and everything.
Mhm.
And I've already looked up getting a Navarro sports bra. Navarro is the college that's in the Netflix show where all of them are from.
Okay.
And I was like, is that gonna be ridiculous if I'm working out at Barry's in a Navarro Cheer sports bra?
Is Navarro like a junior college?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense because the producers behind Cheer are also the producers behind Last Chance U, which is also based on junior college
Yeah.
sports. So would you say that the Navarro Cheer team, like what if they went up against like Texas or Ohio State, like
They're the best cheer team in the country.
in junior college?
No, period. Because when they compete, they actually compete against other. When you compete in Daytona, it's basically based on your squad, not necessarily where you go to school. Oh, wait, I take that back because they compete against TVCC, which is also a junior college.
Yeah. So I wonder because in like Last Chance U, which is a
what,
documentary
though.
series on junior college football and now basketball, those are like they'll at least when the show started, it was the premier junior college football program, right? They had won
Right.
6 national titles or whatever it was. As good as that team was, they would get smoked by like an Alabama or a Texas or a Georgia.
No, there is no, I can promise you, there is no 4-year college, 4-year university that would beat them because
Wow.
they are insane. I mean, insane. Yeah, I've seen 4-year colleges. They're great. I'm not saying they aren't, but they're most decorated and they are considered the best cheer team in the country where people will not go to a 4-year college just to go cheer there and then go to their 4-year college like grades aside,
Yeah.
whatever it is, just to get into that school.
So I am looking at the poll that we have in our chat right now, which is how do you feel about lingerie? Spelt weird because Twitch didn't want us writing lingerie in the chat. How do you feel about lingerie for men? Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is it's not something that I necessarily want to do.
I would say gotta see it first.
So the options were love it, not for me, gotta see it. And right now, gotta see it is leading with 62%. And I'm glad a lot of people, quote unquote, gotta see it because Rihanna and her Savage by Fenty line just came out with lingerie for men.
Well, Rihanna, who just released today that she's pregnant.
So when you look at this, I like, oh, those are, the leather jacket is probably not included. Those boxers are
Those are nice.
Valentine's Day looking
They
boxers.
look like boxing boxers.
So then you go here and you go, okay, well, there's heart boxers. That
Cute.
makes sense. More heart boxers, some red underwear,
No, that's mesh.
whatever. But all of these on the top line
$7?
make sense. Okay? Here's where it gets, in my mind, a little wild. This thing, this arm, this mesh.
Okay, but how hot would
arm-
it be if that guy right there in that outfit was at my birthday with sparklers delivering a bottle?
Do people find this hot on men is the question.
Like if that guy was in the bedroom, well, actually, that guy can wear whatever the hell he wants. However, like at a club, if he was wearing that, delivering sparklers, I'd be here for
Or
it.
like the mesh tank top, which, listen, I've been to.
You would wear a mesh tank
I
top,
would not wear a mesh tank top.
like to a pool party.
No, I wouldn't.
Ah.
So, and most of this stuff, for the record, is I think pretty normal. Like the heart boxers, heart underwear, that's all like pretty average, right?
Those pants are nice.
All this stuff is pretty average.
Ooh, those are like
What? This one?
that's
red-
like the different kind of mesh. Yeah. Not red. Like what is that? Not lace. There's another word.
I mean, a robe, I get that. But I think the mesh thing, like, I don't do women, and I guess this is specifically for women who have.
No, or men.
No, well, here's why I'm going to say it's not for men. Because I've been to gay bars and seen dudes wear that.
What do you mean it's not? So it is for men.
So what I'm asking,
Oh.
because obviously in the gay community, if you're going to wear that at a club, you can wear it at any time. I'm asking for women who have male partners, would you like to see your male partner walk in that mesh, not even a crop top. What would you, long sleeve
That's a
nipple
crop.
shirt?
What is it called? Glossy flossy crop top.
Yeah. Would you want to see your dude walk in a glossy flossy crop top, or would you like to see him walk in the glossy flossy tank?
I think, I don't know, it's tough. Can we order the glossy flossy flop top?
Flop top. You could order. That's you.
Glossy, flossy crop top and have you try it on. I mean, that's a business expense if we do it on $7, $11.
I don't know if I could wear that. Plus, I want to point out that guy pulls it off really, really well. He looks phenomenal in that. I wouldn't look that good in that thing. And I know someone said it in the chat before. They would laugh too hard if their husband or boyfriend or whoever walked in that. Like, even if you think it's sexy, if that walked into the room and you were not expecting it,
I'm telling you though,
I don't think it would just be funny. I don't think you'd be like, oh, I'm so turned on now because my guy is wearing this mesh top.
Boxer briefs are hot.
Those phenomenal. I think those are great. I'd wear those. No problem. Maybe I'll order them actually. I need some new underwear.
When you order them, can you order the glossy, flossy crop top?
What
size would you even be?
Probably I don't know.
A large, probably.
No, probably a medium, actually. And I'd say a medium because one of my problems with medium shirts sometimes is I am thin, but I'm also long. Right?
Yeah, but I don't think the length really matters.
Exactly. So I think width-wise, I'm fine in a medium.
What if it's like
and
too
I don't have
short?
To worry, and I don't have to worry about it like riding up over my belt line.
Right, but what if it's like too short and it's like a necklace?
Do you see what this guy looks like? I don't think there's an option for a too short.
I don't know. If it was a little higher. Can you please quit.
I'm not wearing it.
Will you put it on if I
No, absolutely not. I don't need that picture floating around of me on the internet.
I didn't say would take a picture. You would just show up on the show with it.
Yeah. No one ever takes pictures of our show.
You're like so nervous of what's going to end up in your bro group chat.
No, I don't really care about that. So everything else here, what? Which one?
A jock strap.
A jock strap? So let's click on the jock strap.
Are we going to see the butt? If this was a girl one, we would see, we're going to see the butt.
Yeah, you got some butt cheeks there.
This is quite the tattoo that guy has.
So, like, again, would you want your guy walking in that?
I think that would be hot.
Just the butt cheeks? I guess if he's got a good butt, why not, you know? So, and I want to check the
Wait,
chat.
Keep going down. What else? Is it the end? No, there's so much more.
I want to check the poll here.
I got to see it first.
Got to see it first. Is the winner with 60%.
Can we do a new poll?
Yeah, I can do a new poll.
I am freezing.
Because that is over. How do I close that? Here we go. New poll.
So what do you think?
How do we feel about...
Oh, there we go. I think... Imagine, though, like, you're with a guy, and it's your first time ever with him, and he's
all right, so I'm going to make that just a 2-minute poll here.
Not for me. Who's us? Each person is...
The couple. Not for us, like the couple.
You can't decide.
All right, I'll just put me there. Thought me it was a little selfish on Valentine's Day when it's supposed to be a couple, but okay. There we go. So view results. We'll see what that's like in a second. Nope, wrong one. There we go.
All right, keep scrolling.
Keep scrolling here. Like this, I actually really do like
cool.
the boxer briefs. I think I'm going to end up ordering some Savage by Fenty boxer briefs. And now I don't think these are very like Valentine's Day-ish.
No, they don't have to be. These look great.
Okay.
We should do You Look Great boxers.
We could do that.
Right around the...
What if we did a Savage by Fenty by
YLG.
You Look Great line? See, I would rock these if they were like boxer briefs. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Silk boxer briefs?
No, but just that pattern. And they're satin, by the way. They're not silk. So back to the shirt, the main shirt.
Oh,
what if it was the matching mesh outfit entirely?
Why not? If women can wear matching outfits, there's no medium tones.
They're sold out. All the guys my size.
It's $30. See, they get you. So VIP offer probably means you have to be like a member.
Whatever.
It's like
What about the tank? Is the tank available in medium? Although the tank had to be a large.
Wow.
Maybe not. The tank, I guess I'd probably...
What does it say? Model is wearing a what?
Well, that's a big dude. Model's wearing extra, extra large.
No, they
didn't. Oh, and then because then this is what a medium looks like in it. That's actually a really cool option for the website. I've never seen that before.
I
No, normally it's just like it'll tell you what the model's wearing, but it doesn't give you other options to see other models wearing the same thing.
Definitely more inclusive than most women wear.
Oh, absolutely. And I think
but
that's
we
one
do
of the
have
things,
that on some sites.
That's one of the things Rihanna's been making sure that she tries to do recently is being more inclusive to different skin tones, different sizes, different shapes, whatever.
Mama Sarah said, I think you want it to fit tight.
Yeah, so then it would be a medium. Because
you could order that and you could wear that to like Stagecoach.
To Stagecoach?
With some denim shorts.
Coachella, maybe. EDC, definitely. Not Stagecoach. Stagecoach, people are going to be wearing cowboy hats and overalls. Maybe I'll wear that under overalls. Under my overall shorts that I want to get.
Yes. He's got a hairy butt.
Someone said in the chat that Old Navy is doing this now as well. The multiple models wearing the same thing. I love this feature.
Can we see the women? What they got here?
I think it's going to be way more sexual for some reason.
Nope, that's untrue because it should be the same.
It should be.
Nope, it's we as people need to understand that the body we just saw is no different than what we're about to see.
Except they are different.
You know what I mean?
All right, so what do you want to see?
I was just curious. The prices.
The prices?
I need a new bra.
Okay.
But I'm not going to wear that.
Okay, but this isn't what we're talking about. We're specifically talking about in this section, like it says on our what we're talking about screen.
Oh, there it is. I forgot.
Lingerie
I didn't
for
see
men.
the list. I didn't know.
So let's go back for a second as this poll comes to an end.
Ooh, it's cute.
Where were we? There we were.
There we are.
So, view results. Yeah. 77%. Nope, not for me.
13 people said love.
So it looks like this is not going to be a trend that picks up, at least in our little community here. Although I will say, I'm a big fan of the boxer briefs, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to order a couple.
You should join the membership program.
Maybe, if they're comfortable. I would do that. Oh, hold on. What am I in here? There we go. I need to switch this screen. Perfect. Last thing we want to talk about for a couple minutes, and I know we touched on it earlier. It says, let's hang at Seattle Cocktail District on 3/5. 3/5 also happens to be Carla Marie's birthday.
You might see a man in a mesh crop top and a sparkler.
Which man is that going to be?
No, don't do that. It's going to be too embarrassing because it's like definitely not the setting for that.
It could be.
It's like a cocktail carnival. It's Cocktail District, but like think about going to a carnival that was focused on alcohol, right? It's 3 floors. Here's the fine line of I know things that are secrets about the event, and then I know things that are public and they're kind of blurring, so I don't know what I'm supposed to say. But it is 3 floors. It's going to be very, very cool.
Real quick, I do want to talk about something Tacoma Swifty said because apparently this is new to some people in the chat. She said Old Navy does the sizing thing that we were talking about before, and she was surprised by Abercrombie now. Just bought new jeans, and they have size inclusive and curve love now in a ton of sizes. And I guess I never really shopped at Abercrombie as a kid.
That's where I've been getting all my jeans from.
Really? Maybe I need to shop there. Because I need new jeans. So, Seattle Cocktail Club, sorry to get back on track, but that was just a really an interesting part of the conversation from before. What I'm excited for is just getting the band back together, if you will. We've got what we've dubbed as our content club. The 2 of us, Ricky, Jake, Erica, and John, who also all have podcasts. Well, Jake used to be on Ricky's podcast, no longer. But we're all going to be together for the first time since we did our live stream together in Scottsdale.
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend.
And it is a fun group of people. And obviously the Scottsdale trip was us going on vacation together.
Right.
This is us hanging out with you. Obviously, it's way easier for the people who are watching this in the Pacific Northwest to get to Seattle Cocktail Club. But hey, if you want to take a trip, you want to hang.
District.
Yeah, Seattle Cocktail District. So yeah, there's the link right there. If you type in exclamation point and the word cocktail in Twitch, that should come up. And it actually works, by the way, if you're watching this later and you have the chat open, you can still do the same thing. The chat bot works whenever.
That's cool.
But if you're watching this on YouTube later, it will be in the description of this podcast.
And if you're not signed up for our newsletter, make sure you are, because I've been putting the instructions every week on how to just get your ticket. And I say instructions because it's
secret code.
Yeah, it's basically a secret menu, because when the general public goes on to buy their tickets, they have to pretty much, I believe they have to pay extra for what you get access to by using our code. So you're basically getting into, or it's guaranteeing that you get into specific events that they can't get into. It's something along those lines where it's like the Champagne Toast that we're kicking off with is if you have a ticket specifically when you use code CMA and the access code, you'll be able to get into that. You'll also have access to get into the event earlier than some people, etc. So
and there's two different events you can get into. There's an earlier one and a later one.
And you can't do both, so choose.
No. What else do we have here? Thank you for the resubscription. Crackle. Is that what that says? Right? Crackle.
I would expect it to say Crackle.
Appreciate that very much. And is there cake at this event, says Tacoma Swifty?
The second half. So if you buy your ticket for the second session, there will be a cake.
So first session is Champagne Toast.
And a million, and then you get access to everything else as well. Yeah. It's not just those are the only things you're doing.
But that's the special part of the first ticket, and the special part of the second ticket is
there is food available as well.
Carla Marie cuts the cake. Marie cuts the cake. Hi, isn't that like a song?
Yeah, but who's Marie?
Well, Carla Marie, and then I had to shorten it because Carla Marie is way too long.
No,
yeah.
Don't do that.
CM cuts the cake. CM cuts the cake. Isn't it a hi-ho something?
I'm going to let you keep trying to figure out that song.
I don't know this. I feel like I've heard it, but isn't that a thing?
It's like what they used to play. That sound at weddings.
Yeah, that's a wedding cake song? Oh, no, don't do that.
They don't do it anymore.
Let's see. I want to go to the session that most of the other EMHs are going to. We can do a poll real quick. Let me...
if you aren't going, don't vote. Or if you haven't bought a ticket, that's totally fine. But if you're thinking, I'm going to go to X session, do that now.
Let's see. Early or late.
Oh.
Seattle Cocktail District session.
That's a lot of words.
Early, late, undecided.
Oh boy.
All right. I'm going to make this this is going to be a quick one. 2 minutes.
Well, we can see the results as it's going.
Mm-hmm. Let's see a few results. Got a lot of polls going today. This is actually kind of fun. Hi-ho the Dario. Is that actually the words to that song?
What is Andrew Christian?
I don't know. AndrewChristian.com is being mentioned in. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what it's in reference to. So, I hope you get a virus right now. Which Carla Marie was, for someone who's not 75 years or older, Carla Marie got a weird email from an email she did not recognize.
I did recognize.
And downloaded the attachment. And probably just...
No, I didn't download it. I opened it.
Same thing.
You open it in
same
email?
Thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not the same thing.
Looks like most people are undecided or going to the early. There's only one person right now that says they're doing the late session. What is that stuff?
Andrew Christian.
All right, so now I've got to pull this up on the screen. Is it spelled weird, or is it just AndrewChristian.com?
That's it. What? Whoa. Teaching Gay Sex Positions Cowboy Edition is a video, so be careful to play that because we don't need to be.
So we'll get into AndrewChristian.com in a second. I want to talk about this poll. Let's see what we got here.
All right, early.
Looks like early or undecided, but if all those undecided people go to the late session, then it's going to really throw this off. And this is why we need to get our Discord or our Facebook group going so people can have that discussion.
Well, if everyone's ready to get into Discord, we can send out the link to everybody.
Okay. We'll come back tomorrow with information on the Discord. And we'll show you how to use it if you want to use it. And that's a place where everyone in our little community here can chat about things. And it gives us the option to actually have a Seattle Cocktail District chat.
Yep.
And if you're going to it, you join that chat or you discuss what times you're going and things like that. So we'll work on that for tomorrow. Looks like the winner at the moment, keep in mind we're still over a month out, for Seattle Cocktail District is undecided. Mm-hmm. So tomorrow what we'll do is we will talk about Discord. We'll show you how to use it. And then if you want, you can join and talk to other people who are undecided and coordinate. I think that works out pretty well, right? So make sure you're here tomorrow. Now, last thing we're going to do is... Where is this, Andrew? There we go. Let's pull this up So why was this was suggested? I guess because of we were having the men in lingerie conversation,
Yeah.
right?
I would be careful scrolling. There's
The queer superhero strip challenge.
what?
Sexy man smells. So what am I looking up here? Like, is there
I
a
don't know.
lingerie section?
This is it.
Oh,
Like we're gonna get kicked off Twitch.
Sale, boxers, leggings, briefs.
I think
I'm like scared to post.
don't click things. This is just a website
Yeah.
to show people.
And mainly the reason I'm scared to post is not because I don't want to see men in lingerie, but like when you have a title saying teaching gay sex positions cowboy edition, I don't want to end up on the wrong thing and actually get kicked off of Twitch.
We will 100% get banned.
So-
So
I feel like we're flirting with danger as it is.
yeah, I mean right there.
Yep, that's a guy holding his junk.
That's why I said earlier. Don't do that.
Let's see. Wait, before you leave, because they knew we were about to leave, get 20% off right now. Hurry. Well, if you would like to buy any of that, feel free. The reason we were talking about that was we were here.
Oh, someone said there's nothing X-rated. It doesn't have to be X-rated to get kicked off. I promise you that. Just any.
It has to flirt with an X rating,
Yeah.
basically.
Although there are plenty of women that just shake their boobs on Twitch and make money.
That's true. There's hot tub. Although I will say, I think that was a huge trend for a while, and I feel like it's fallen off a little bit.
The whole Twitch community was like, you're ruining Twitch, the hot tub people. And I'm like, you think this trend is going to be here forever? Just shut up and stop
let
making
me-
it a thing.
Hold on, let me go back to our.
They made it a bigger thing than it was.
Yeah, well, it became its own category, and we can actually let's see what's going on in that world of Twitch briefly.
We thought about it. We just didn't really have a hot tub. We wanted to do it with a hot tub boat, but we didn't think we could get the stream to work out in the
Yeah.
middle of the lake.
I love it.
Oh, hold on.
yeah.
let me-
In the gym.
I just don't think we sound like that genre.
Okay, so let me put the screen back on because there was a whole hot tub category. I don't know if it's easy to find.
Why don't you search it?
I could do that. Hot tub. Oh, here, pools, hot tub.
Okay.
Oh, so it's still like a big
I
thing.
guess, yeah. That girl has 4 viewers. Okay, she has 1,000.
Who? 4?
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, and she's wearing a pirate hat. Good for her.
Should we raid her channel?
Good. What is this girl up to?
I guess if we do that, we're allowed to show.
She's she's got fangs on. Let me lower her. Let me lower
Like,
that.
what time of day is it where she is? Because if it's the same as us,
Is she riding
it's
a hot
9
dog?
a.m. and she's
She
just.
riding a hot dog?
And that's 7 away from the goal. So, anyways, thank you guys.
Okay, this is weird. This is a weird world
See,
we
like,
live in.
but these girls, so this girl has 1,000 viewers, 1.6.
This
like,
one?
Like, I'm just going to. Okay.
Oh God, I hate. Nope, I can't do
No,
ASMR.
no, get it out. That is not. That is beyond ASMR.
Ugh.
That was next level.
Ugh.
That was like 3D ASMR.
Oh, and this girl's got the. Have you seen the fake ears that they lick?
No, don't do it. I don't want to know
I'm gonna
about
mute it. Hold
Stop
on.
it. Stop it.
All right, you can check that out for yourself.
Wait, Amaranth, 5 million followers. This girl.
She does all ASMR stuff, right?
No, not all.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
this
know.
is the other side of Twitch that I think we should start doing random. Like, we should see what's like trending and weird in Twitch and do it for a day.
After Fit February, I might do a hot tub stream. We'll see what happens.
Can we put a pool in here?
I mean, if we moved out the couch, I'm sure we could fit a kiddie pool, and then we could put something on the screen behind us. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Thank you very much for hanging out with us today. Let me get the regular screen back on here instead of boobs, butts, dicks, and whatever. There's been a lot of skin on the show today.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for getting us to Hype Train Level 5 again. This is now, I'm starting to keep track. So we're at least at 8 streams in a row
Damn.
of getting Hype Train Level 5. So we'll see how long we can go, and maybe we'll set something up where if we do it all through February, that first show in March, we do something special.
Okay. Or we'll do something special when everyone gets here.
Or that too. Thank you very much. If you've got questions, you can always hit us up. I am at Worst Anthony on Instagram. That's the thing I check the most.
At the Carla Marie.
And then you can send us an email. It's hello@carlamarieandanthony.com. And we will hopefully tonight have a little blog post on there, carlamarieandanthony.com, about what we're doing for Fit February and for Finance Feb.
You're for the month also getting rid of the word little out of your vocabulary.
Nope, not
You're
doing
not going to
that.
say little blog post because you know what? It's going to take me time.
Small. It's a small.
We had someone last week who said,
In terms
you're-
of like storage,
didn't-
tiny.
we had a conversation with someone last week and they're like, how's your little company going? And I was like, that's the most disrespectful thing you can say to someone. Fuck off.
How's that little company going? Who said that?
I'm not going to say it on the channel.
Was I there?
Yes.
I don't remember that at all.
It's like, I wanted to literally be like, goodbye.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you for supporting our little company here in our little Twitch stream.
Stop.
With my little co-host with her gigantic
So condescending.
with her gigantic sweater on.
Did you say boobs?
No, I was not going to say that. Thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow and we'll talk about Discord. Peace out. You look great.